Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Las Vegas Live with Vegas Vic and Ziggy.
Let's talk about live poker because that was the subject for our show today. Now, the comment that we said, I'd rather lose money to another player.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a very good, insightful point. Not because you are losing necessarily money to another player, because you can win.
Right.
But because live poker, and by that I mean not the video machines, I mean the ones that, you know, you deal with cards like you see on TV.
You're at a table. Yeah.
Oh, lots of hearts. Thank you very much. So, though that is the only casino game where the house does not have an edge.
Really?
Yes, and the reason is because poker is a game played between players and not between players against the house.
How does the house make any money?
The house makes money because they charge what's called a rake. Now that means that from every pot, what happened here?
Nothing.
From every pot, they take a percentage. It's usually like 5%. In some places, it's 10%.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're playing a game, they will take a maximum of up to, say, $4 or sometimes $5 if there's a jackpot. Right?
Okay.
Out of the pot. So let's say that the pot is worth $100. So they take just, Mississippi style, we'll get to that in a minute. So in casino poker, the casino makes money by raking the game and taking, say, the 5% or 10% up to a maximum of, say, $4 or $5 out of each pot. And, and that's how they can money. Or in games which are a higher denomination, let's say that you start playing the games, 20-40 or 40-80, or you have 25-50 no limit and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
They don't usually rake the pots. What they do is they call it time charge.
Okay.
So every half an hour, which is the time when the dealers change, the incoming dealer will collect the time charge. And it could be $5 or $6 or $10. It all varies depending on
So
the
it's
game.
like they have to pay a fee,
Right.
but there is no like house percentage edge of playing.
No,
that's what you're saying.
Right, because
Okay.
the way the house edge works is because the casino in other games, like in craps or blackjack, they pay you at less than true odds.
Right.
Like at roulette, there's 38 numbers on the board, but they pay you 35 to 1.
The odds are 38 to 1.
But they pay you 35.
But they pay you 35
which
to
is a 5.27% house edge, and it's steady. Period. That's it. It never changes.
Correct.
But in live poker, you're playing a game against other players, and the casino does not participate. The casino does not influence the rules, does not influence the game.
Okay.
It is not a participant at the table. It does nothing other than collect either the time charge from each player at the table in order to pay for the facilities, the salaries to the dealers, etc. Or charges, rakes the pot, which is 5 or 10% up to a maximum of $4 or $5. Right?
Okay.
Okay, so that's how the casino makes money out of that.
Now the thing is, one of the things I know you want to talk about, the concern that some people have is that, hold on. Poker is easy to win, cash games, you just have to be patient.
Okay, that's a very, very good point, because one of the greatest mistakes that people often make in live poker, no matter which game you play, particularly in Texas Hold'em, because like slot machines, proper play can get boring, is that you play too many hands, you're in too many pots, you take too many long shots, and most people do that either because they get bored and they want to be in the excitement, or they don't know very much about the game and they don't realize which cards you have, which combinations of cards have the higher or the lower odds of likely to win the pot.
Got it.
But in hi.
Hi. Oh, that's my friend Blue Silver.
Hi. Well, nice to see you. So in the way that people play live casino poker is they participate in a social game between each other, and the casino or the card room facilitates that game. And so all of the action is between players, and that's why live poker is the only game that can be reasonably beaten with skill, expertise, and patience, other than perhaps blackjack. Because blackjack, if you learn to count cards and you learn the other strategies, and you can still find a casino that will permit you to play it to that optimum advantage, which almost never exists these days. So that pretty much leaves live poker. Now, in live poker, when you're playing in the small limits, the costs are higher. So if you're playing, say, 1-2 no limit, or say limit poker, which is 2-4 or 3-6 or 4-8.
1-2 limit. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
Okay, well,
if you don't want to go over it, that's fine. Our poker players probably know exactly
poker
what that
players
means.
know. Now, just you made a good point. If you are not familiar with poker, I have a whole series of videos from the basic introductions to the intermediate to the more advanced on my website, morecasinodeals.com. If you look on the home page, under Hot News, on the right-hand side, you will see how to play live poker.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Click on that. That will take you to my channel where you see a lot of instructional videos that I have created that show you and walk you through it and tell you exactly the answers to the question you just posed.
Perfect.
There's a basic introduction to Texas Hold'em, basic introduction to 7-card stud. There's a basic introduction to Omaha high-low split, and so forth.
Okay.
And there are also tournament strategies. There's intermediate levels and more advanced levels. There's a whole series of great poker videos. And not only that, I have some hot girls in there.
You have hot girls in
Oh
there?
yeah, it's a beautiful blonde with very, very large, beautiful eyes. And
I love a woman with huge eyes.
yeah, yeah, and she's one of the nicest girls. I got two really nice hot girls, one blonde, one brunette, and they're on the table that we set up where we do these instructional videos, and you know, they're very, very good, and you know, they're there in the background playing as I'm talking over it, explaining the game.
Perfect.
And we show the cards, we show where the bets go, we show how the bets are structured and all that, so
Nice.
it's all there.
Nice.
So it's morecasinodeals.com. And where are you guys?
We're in Las Vegas.
We're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. We're just a little bit off the Las Vegas Strip, about 5-minute walk from the Las Vegas Strip.
5-minute walk?
Yeah.
How fast do you walk?
Well, I don't know. 5 minutes. No, it's not that far.
It's not that far, but
You know. So anyway,
it's a 5-minute drive.
It's not a 5-minute drive. It's
From the time you actually get into your car, pull into traffic, hit the lights.
I understand that, but you know, well, I remember when you know there was nothing around.
You
here.
remember when I moved at a time where there's so much traffic. I like to be a little more realistic.
I moved in here where I could, you know, when I first came to Las Vegas, I could go and drive up the Strip at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, do 100 miles an hour in my car, and see only 3 other cars.
Right, but that's no longer the case.
Yeah,
So is it true that live poker, I mean, I don't see it much on TV anymore.
yeah, well, like, you see, there was a big boom in the early 2000s. You know, when Chris Moneymaker in 2003 won the World Series of Poker by being the first one to win their entry on PokerStars.com.
Right.
And he was a complete novice, and he just won the World Series, won $2.5 million, and it just started the poker boom.
It did.
And
it was like every channel, every night.
And I loved it because I know a lot of those guys, and I played poker with them, and it was wonderful, and I enjoyed watching the shows, you know, and then of course in 2006 with the so-called ban on internet gambling, which was the Unlawful Internet Gaming Enforcement Act, which was attached by the Port Security Bill in 2006 and signed into law by President Bush. What happened is that although it technically did not make internet gambling illegal, what it did make illegal was financial transactions. And they used the 1961 Wire Act, which was specifically designed to prohibit sports gambling and horse racing, what's called pass posting.
Got it.
And they tried to apply that act to it, which was subsequently reversed. The Wire Act does not apply.
Good.
And because of that, we now can have online poker in Nevada, Delaware, and New Jersey. They are offering legal online poker. And there are now moves to put California into the mix. There's also an opportunity for some of the Indian tribes to get into it.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
There's going to be intrastate compact, which means that players from Nevada can play against players in New Jersey and Delaware and so forth. So even though the federal government is still dragging their feet, and well, you know how our Congress has been and the nonsense.
Well, there's a lot of it is a morality issue. People don't want people to be gambling online.
Nothing to do with morality.
No, I believe
whatsoever.
it does. I believe it does. I believe it's part that and part to go, if you let people gamble online, that they're going to blow their entire credit card and savings account and college funds online, and they want to control people from We need to protect people. From
I
those
gotta tell you,
terrible
I mean,
things.
you know, you're talking about a very small percentage of people in this world
Who are very loud and very influential.
They're not, and I'll get to that in a minute. They're not. They got their, they got their noggins so far up where the sun don't shine. They don't. So
I know, but okay. But
so
it is-
anyway,
okay.
I
I do offshore. Don't tell.
Okay, we won't tell.
I won't tell. You did, but I won't.
Just the fact that we have 3 million monthly viewers doesn't mean.
Right. We have 3 million monthly viewers.
Yeah, we have 3 million.
Damn, we're good.
Yeah, I know.